visible results from the first use. Like, it literally looks like gold. Oh my god. Hola gente, what is up my badass angels? Welcome to yet another video where we put to the test new hair care on camera and my hair takes the bullet for you. And has it been taking the bullet lately? Last couple of videos did not go exactly well. So today I thought we might as well take out the big guns. We're going to be testing out an entire hair care line that's designed by L'Oreal Professional for extremely damaged hair. There's just one product that I have tested out before. The idea behind this type of full line video reviews is that we figure out together whether every single step of a certain line is necessary or you don't really need to buy all the products. You know, as always, I have your back. I don't want you to waste your money and I'm wasting mine instead. Like, comment, subscribe, all those things really help me. Let's talk about step one, which is of course the shampoo. I forgot to mention the name of the line. This is the Siri Expert L'Oreal Professional Gold Quinoa Absolut Repair. Big names, big names. Instant resurfacing shampoo for very damaged hair that's supposed to transform hair instantly. We are talking about visible results from the first use. We're gonna see when we jump in the shower to test it out. What makes this line and specifically this shampoo different is that it is enhanced with wheat protein and gold quinoa extract. The smaller size, 300 mils or 10.1 fluid ounces. And the second ingredient is a sulfate. So if you were thinking about a sulfate-free shampoo, this definitely does not look like one. I used to be very afraid of sulfates. It seemed to me that anything labeled sulfate-free was actually better. Clarifying shampoos, which are the ones we use for deep cleansing of the scalp and the hair to get rid of any buildup or silicones that may be still attached to the hair fiber, those contain sulfates. I do use shampoos to clarify the hair, but I don't use them all the time because they can be really drying in my experience. The shampoo also contains silicones, so we're not talking about a silicone-free shampoo either. It contains dimethicone and it contains amodimethicone and it contains citric acid. As I mentioned before, we generally want to go for more acid hair care. That's better for especially color treated hair. So without further ado, let's jump right into the shower and see what this bad boy can do.
You know that I want to be good for you. You know that I want to be good for you. I do. But sometimes someone was bad for me. Sometimes someone was bad. Oh, can't you see?
Let's do a quick recap. It's nothing really extraordinary aside from the fact that it smells like lemon. I really like that. I think that's a first for me. This yellow hue, which is also nice. Very creamy, but it's not like it's detangling. I know this is the reason why you always follow with a hair mask, but some shampoos are different, you know, when it comes to that. I liked it so far. And also I forgot to mention that this contains hydrolyzed wheat protein and hydrolyzed corn protein, hydrolyzed soy protein. So it's definitely a protein rich type of shampoo. I think that's very important to understand. And also it's important to know this is not an everyday type of shampoo. There is such a thing as a protein overload for your hair. And if your hair does not need protein, then it could happen that your hair breaks. I think today my hair did need protein, but I guess we'll find out. Let's move on to the Gold Quinoa Absolut Repair hair mask, and this one is the only one I've tested out before, and such a unique hair mask. Have you ever tried a pure gold? Like, it literally looks like gold. I was hoping the shampoo was going to be like this, and look at that. It's like you're putting gold glitter in your hair. Ooh, feels so fancy and luxurious. I feel like I'm going to ruin my robe. The things we do. For the tube. This one does not smell like lemon. It smells like a spa day, like very luxurious. Okay, I'm going to do this. We're going to apply section by section, staying away from the roots, and it's kind of standard procedure. Oh my lord, that just ruined my robe. Please do this in the shower. Please don't be dumb like me. It is a little bit messy, and honestly it looks like a highlighter because of course it promises shine. It reminds me of Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop. The thing is, you know, is it actually good for the hair? Okay, the third ingredient is mica. So mica is actually used in highlighters. Isn't it crushed pearls or something like that? I'm gonna look for it. Amodimethicone, just like the shampoo, actually does contain limonene and citric acid, just like the shampoo. And then of course it does have kind of at the bottom the quinoa seed extract and the hydrolyzed wheat protein, but it seems to have less quantities of those because they are listed at the end of the ingredients list here. So I'm not sure if it will stain the towel, but it certainly looks yellow there. We've been talking at least a minute, so let's do 4 minutes. What is mica? There you go. This is mica. It's a mineral. It has a pearly luster. It's ideal for makeup products that shimmer, like lip gloss, highlight, eyeshadow, blush, bronzer, body glitter, nail polish, and lipstick. Will this be my biggest regret? Maybe the third consecutive time. Okay, let's go ahead and rinse this out, and then we can follow up with step 3. Please don't go anywhere. I don't want to face the results alone. All right, and we are back. So a few things, not difficult to rinse it out. I used warm water, and then at the end, I gave it a good splash of really cold water. And I wouldn't say this is a powerful detangler. Not as powerful as others. Certainly does more than the shampoo. So if that's the main thing you're looking for in a hair mask, I wouldn't recommend this one. So I'm quickly detangling with my tangle teaser, starting from the bottom, really gently working my way up, just removing the excess water because my hair is dripping. And yes, let's move on to step 3. This is the Siri Expert Absolut Repair Leave-In Nourishing Protecting Serum. Once again, designed for very damaged hair. And it says it leaves hair instantly feeling soft and more manageable and silky to the touch. It's supposed to be applied on wet hair. I was trying to check that because some oils are better as a finishing oil after you style your hair once it's dry. But this one clearly says apply a small amount on towel dried hair. And then again, what's a small amount when you have quite a bit of hair? Also, FYI, this serum has quite a bit of silicones. In fact, the second ingredient is dimethiconol, which is kind of a derivative, if I understand correctly. And then it has wheat germ oil and rice bran oil. It's kind of cute and small, 1.7 fluid ounces. And let's look at the texture. Some air, there you go. Okay. Do you see that? Ooh. Okay, that's a lot. I'm not going to put all of this on my hair, but I want you guys to look that it's quite translucent, it's quite fluid. I don't feel that all the 3 steps of this line smell the same way. I'm going to focus on the ends. You guys, I was 99.9% sure this was going to be another fail, but would you look at the shine? Wow, that looks beautiful. It looks like I have a lot more hair, doesn't it? I mean, very voluminous, definitely shiny. Wow, I hadn't seen my hair that shiny in a hot minute. The ends right now are a teeny bit dry, but definitely more hydrating than our starting point, which honestly was a huge challenge because you guys know the last couple of products I tested out on this channel were really bad for my ends. So I'm trying to get them back to where they were before those experiences. It's probably due to the protein in the products, but I did notice that as I was blast drying the hair, even then, even blast drying, it's starting to blow dry quite nicely and looked a lot more manageable than, you know, it typically does. So I think those are all great things. To wrap up, I would say make sure you don't overdo it with any, not with this one, with any hair care line that is very protein rich. Make sure you don't use it too frequently. If you don't like the mica in here, even though it's gorgeous and it's a very nice experience to put something like that in your hair, and it does provide quite a bit of shine if you ask me. It's like highlighter for your hair, literally. So I would say maybe reserve this mask for a very special occasion and think of it for what it is. You know, makeup for your hair, but not everyday makeup, like full glam, special event hair mask, I would say. And the other two, I'm actually very pleasantly impressed. I think of all the three, probably the shampoo is the one I'm most impressed by. Also, a very infrequent shampoo. Definitely not an everyday shampoo. I cannot stress that enough. This contains same hydrolyzed proteins as the hair mask, and you can maybe have it around, and when you feel your hair needs that extra protein, then go with this one. And then you can go with another hair mask. Not necessarily a protein-rich hair mask. You can even follow with Olaplex, which, by the way, Olaplex does not contain proteins. That's why you can use it quite frequently, as opposed to a protein-rich product. I think the oil was actually crucial in providing that additional softness and deep conditioning. It is mostly dimethicone after all. It reminds me quite a bit of the L'Oreal Extraordinary Oil. That's a drugstore one. It's probably cheaper, and it's the same brand, same company that manufactures both. I'm not sure if the exclusive ingredient in here, which is the wheat germ oil, actually justifies buying something that's more expensive than that other drugstore alternative. But if you've had your eye on it, it's certainly nice. I like the presentation. It locks nicely. It's smaller, and that makes it suitable for travel. So there's a few advantages of it. I think I'm gonna keep using it and see what happens. Wow, I'm so glad I'm going out with friends tonight because, I mean, look at me. I mean, look at my hair. It deserves to go out somewhere fancy. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and that I gave you enough info so that you can make the right purchase decision for you. As always, let me know in the comments below if you have any other product requests. Slowly but surely, I go through that list and keep buying products so that you don't necessarily have to, unless you absolutely love what it does on my hair. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. All of that really helps support my unsponsored content. As always, links are going to be in the description box down below. Thank you so much for using them. And remember, stay brave. You are a badass with the heart of an angel. And I will catch up with you all again on my next one. Ciao.